Hello, beautiful souls. This is Firestar Tarot, where we don't just ask the cards for love and light, we call them into the shadows to uncover what's been hidden. Tonight, we revisit the chilling case of JonBenét Ramsey, a 6-year-old girl found dead in her home, beneath a veil of mystery and contradiction. This isn't just any ordinary reading. This is a spiritual investigation, one where we invite the soul, the seen, and the silence to speak. Let's begin. On December 26, 1996, JonBenét was reported missing by her mother, Patsy Ramsey, who claimed to find a ransom note demanding $118,000. 8 hours later, JonBenét's body was found by her father in the basement of the home. She had been strangled by a garrote made from a paintbrush found in the home. Her skull was fractured, she was wrapped in a blanket, her wrists and neck were bound, duct tape found over her mouth. Despite a ransom note implying a kidnapping, JonBenét Ramsey never left the home. No clear signs of forced entry. The DNA found under her nails and on her underwear remain inconclusive to this day. Theories point to a botched kidnapping, accidental death covered up, or a calculated murder, possibly involving someone in the home. So tonight we're going to use the tarot to ask 3 things. What happened physically? Who was involved? And what message remains from JonBenét herself? So let's take a look at the crime scene and a look at what happened that night in the physical world. We have the moon in the upright coming through, the page of pentacles in the reversed, the 5 of wands in the upright, as well as the 8 of swords in the upright. So there's definitely some deception here, things hidden beneath what feels like a familiar setting. So definitely a false reality. With the page of pentacles here in the reverse, this is harm towards a child or, a life potentially cut short, possibly symbolic of an accident or even impulsive action here. With the 5 of wands, obviously this is chaos, clashing of egos, family tension, and a moment of heated energy. The 8 of swords, someone definitely felt trapped or even cornered because it's that type of energy of cover-up. So definitely the energy here feels chaotic but domestic, like something exploded emotionally, or it wasn't necessarily premeditated, but it was definitely intense. The moon suggests someone tried to distort the scene. The 8 of swords implies guilt, entrapment, an inability to escape responsibility. Let's take a look at that ransom note. Was it staged? What's the energy surrounding the DNA? We have the 7 of swords in the upright, the Knight of swords in the reversed, as well as the Justice card in reversed. So again with lies, this time we have that theft and strategy. So planning to steal, planning to lie. We also have the Knight of Swords, definitely a rushed action with consequences, possible male energy tied to damage control. The Justice reverse, we have corruption, imbalance, the truth being twisted here. So the cards do scream deception for me. The note reads like a performance. Someone tried to sound like someone else, right? Justice reverse implies that the investigation was obstructed, and the Knight reverse suggests panic, fear, covering someone's tracks really fast here. So let's take a look at who's involved here. We have the King of Pentacles in the reversed, the Queen of Cups in the reversed. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse, lots of Cups energy. We have the Lovers in reversed. Actually, let's move this down here because we're going to have one more card here. Let's take a look. We also have the Tower in the upright. So I'm definitely picking up on the father, or definitely a male figure focused on money, power, and control. We do know that John worked for a subsidiary of Lockheed Martin, so definitely it feels like the father energy. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is someone who's emotionally unstable or instability, right? So someone who's not stable emotionally, someone who represses, right? Possible maternal energy. This feels like the mother, clearly. With the Page of Cups here in the reverse, I'm getting the child silenced, right? So innocence suppressed. So definitely a child being told to be quiet. We have the Lovers here in the reversed, right? So definitely disharmony in this connection. With the Tower, this is definitely a sudden collapse, destruction within the home. So the family dynamic was fractured, and I feel more than just one adult knows the truth here. I feel like the energy is messy, it's emotionally strained, it's reactive. The Tower suggests it wasn't intentional murder, but something definitely spiraled out of control. So let's allow JonBenét Ramsey's spirit to speak. We have the Temperance coming through in the upright, the Star card in the upright. We have the Ten of Swords in the reversed, and the High Priestess coming through. With the Temperance here, she's definitely in peace, being guided by angels, right? So her presence is coming through as very angelic. With the Star card here, she wants to be remembered in that light, not only in that tragedy. So Ten of Swords reversed, her pain is over, but her name still suffers. With the High Priestess, she definitely holds the truth, and it will come out when the time is right. So she's definitely saying she knows who her killer is. And she loves this person, even though they silenced her. She is the light, she is the truth, but those shadows still walk this earth. The case of JonBenét Ramsey is just not a cold file. It's a spiritual wound. But tonight, we listen to the echoes of the energy. Do you feel her spirit pointing towards the truth? Or do you feel we're still far away from it? Drop your thoughts in the comments section down below. If this reading resonated or left you with chills, like, share, and subscribe for more spiritual investigations. Want a part 2 or a deeper dive into the ransom note? Maybe into the family or the psychic energy of the house itself that night? Comment a white candle emoji and say justice for JonBenét. Until next time, protect your light and let your fire burn clear.